Good morning, everyone. So today we'll continue our lesson. This lesson will be somehow unusual because I will not announce the topic of the lesson. First of all, you should answer to these warm-up questions, after which you should predict the topic of today's lesson. So 5 questions are given. You have 5 minutes to answer to these questions. So if you have finished it, I will provide the answers. What's the longest river in the world? This is Nile River. Which country has the largest land area? This is Russia. Which country is both in Europe and Asia? Answer is Russia. What is the highest mountain in the world? This is Mount Everest. Which continent is known as the frozen continent? This is Antarctica. Next question. Which ocean is the deepest? Pacific Ocean. Which continent is the most populous? Asia. What is the name of the largest island in the world? This is Greenland. Which 2 continents are connected by Isthmus of Panama? North America and South America. And the last one, which country is known as the land of rising sun? This is Japan. So can you predict today's topic? Yes, this is about geography. We'll learn advanced vocabulary according to this topic, and we will just scaffold all of this vocabulary till the end of the lesson. Let's start from the very first one. So, first one is about new words. This is terrain, fluctuate, plate, peninsula, fortitude, escapade, expedition, magnanimous, pristine, and versions. So you have 10 minutes to put these words to these places. So definitions are given. You should match them with the words. Your time is gone. Begin. Your time is up. Let's continue. So, an area of land, a special reference to its natural features. The answer is plate, fluctuate. An land area having a fairly level surface. This is plateau. An adventure, especially one contrary to usual or proper behavior. This is escapades. To vary irregularly, to change. The answer is fluctuate. An area of land almost fully surrounded by water. This is peninsula. A journey made for specific purpose such as exploration. The answer is expedition. Unspoiled, pure, uncorrupted, pristine. Mental and emotional strength in bravely facing challenges or dangers. Fortitude, showing a noble spirit, unselfish, generous in forgiving. Magnanimous, to flourish, to grow, to sprout, virgin. So here the words are given. You should match these words with the given definitions. You have only a minute for doing this. So next one is about true-false activity, in which you will explore the new words and their meanings. So answers will be general, but here you should just know about the usage of the new advanced vocabulary and accordingly guess the meaning and the answer of the given sentences. You have only 3 minutes for doing this activity, so you have 10 sentences. After we'll start checking. So your time is up. Let's check. If the price of bread stays the same for 10 years, it can be said to fluctuate. The answer is false. Why? Fluctuate means something which can change. But if it stays the same, it will not fluctuate. So for this reason, the answer is false. Giving a fellow student a ride home after his car breaks down, even though at 15 miles out of your way, would be magnanimous gesture. So you are helping. So it means this is true. Magnanimous means being generous. A person needs fortitude to run a marathon. So the answer is true because marathon means running for a long distance. This is why you should be brave. Fortitude means being brave. One could swim all the way around a peninsula. The answer is false because peninsula is a big just area of land surrounded by water. So the place of the water is a lot. So in this is false. An expedition into the depths of a cave requires special gear. The answer is true. A terrain filled with boulders would be easy to ride bike on. So the answer is false because where a lot of boulders there is just a lot of danger for riding a bike. The city dam could be considered pristine area. Pristine means pure area, so city dam cannot be example of the pristine area. That's why the answer is false. Driving across the United States with only $80 in your pocket and no credit cards or other source of money could be considered an escapade. The answer is right, so true. Why? Because $80 for being in the United States alone is very little money. A plant left in a dark room will likely burgeon. So burgeon means to flourish, but plants cannot flourish in a dark room. That's why the answer is false. Mount Everest would be considered a plateau. Plateau means just land surface, but Mount Everest is not land surface. It is the highest point of the world. That's why answer is totally false. Let's move to the next activity. Here just a piece of text is given. You should fill the gaps with the help of the given new words. Let's start. We are preparing to leave the area. I am going to miss it there. So, the terrain is covered with snow and the temperatures have been below freezing. It's a beautiful place. The pristine nature of Antarctica attracts me. Everything is so pure and untouched by humans. The expedition has been a success. We have done much research and made some fascinating discoveries. My fortitude has been tested by the whole journey, and I am proud to say that I have had the power to withstand the hardships. My interest in exploration has fluctuated over the years, but this expedition has reined as a desire to see the world and its many fascinating geographic features. Continuation of it, we have made it to the peninsula and it's a pleasure to see water again. The interior was much harsher than this area and the climb up the plateau exhaust me, especially since I had to take turns pulling our G in the sled. Ernest has been quite virginate and taken much longer pulls than I have. Tonight we rested and enjoyed watching the penguins. I thought I would be cursing myself for attempting this escapade, but I have done quite well. My confidence has burgeoned as I have successfully dealt with each difficulty we have met on this expedition. So right answers are provided. Now this is just two pictures. The first one is about the city where a lot of factories. The second one is just pure pristine area. Now you will be given 5 minutes, and according to the pictures you should compare and contrast them using today's advanced vocabulary. So this will be your home task. The lesson is over. Goodbye.